Hey guys, as you can see, we've got a fly dead in the bottom. We've got a couple of napkins here on the table. We're going to pour him out. If he doesn't come out, sometimes you do have to there he is on the table. See, standard table salt. Completely cover him in table salt, complete, so you can't see him at all. Once he's completely covered in salt, you watch the magic happen. He will sit there for a few minutes or so, most probably, depending how quick you do it. If you crack onto them as soon as they're dead, you can pour them out and put salt on them and they just rejuvenate, and next minute you see them go wiggling and jiggling and carrying on. Here you go guys, got movement already. It's only a minute 20 and he's already starting to come out. The salt draws all the excess moisture out of their body, all the grog and everything else that goes into some beer. I haven't tried it with any spirits yet, but I do know for a fact that it works with beer. But in hindsight, he's literally coming out of that table salt. It's just standard table salt. It's not any special rock salt or anything like that. It's just standard table salt. He's just cleaning himself off. He's just doing his own thing, trying to clean himself to make sure that he can be right to walk off and clean the rest of the salt off his body. But a lot of people don't realise that this trick actually does work, and it's a good little party trick when everybody's half pissed, especially when you get to see a fly in your beer. If there's a little bit of beer in the bottom, get them in there and shake the ass out of it, drown them a little bit. As soon as they're not moving, pour them on a napkin or some sort of paper towel of some sort, pour them out, pour a heap of table salt on them so that way you can't see them, so you just can't see them. And in the video I hope you guys can actually see him, actually the front legs and all that sort of stuff moving. But eventually it does take a little while for them to actually get up and get moving, get out, start walking around, cleaning their wings. But at the moment it's just, obviously the excess table salt is actually just drawing everything else out. But there's no point in sitting there rushing it, because you know it is a good little party trick. I've done this for a few people now, and they don't believe me when I first tell them. But it really does work. It really does work. Here you go, guys. Get more action going there. Rejuvenating a fly from dead. Like he was completely dead in the bottle. There was no life, no legs moving, no wings moving, no nothing. He was happy, just doing his own thing. And see, at the moment, in the bottle behind the napkin, there is a fly in the bottom of that, in that bottle. Well, there is, or still is one still flying around. There's a little bit of beer in that. He will eventually drown if he gets his wings too wet. But at the moment, we're focusing on this one here where my finger is, so that way we can get him to come out and actually start walking around, get his wings all nice and dry, and he can actually start flying around and annoy everyone again, as do flies best. So the salt just helps to draw all out their own moisture, everything. But see, he's still alive. He might stop there, here or there, but eventually he will get up and he will walk around and he will just carry on. But as much as everybody doesn't like flies, But this is a very good party trick, guys, to do, especially through spring and summer, just to get people to go, oh my god, you're full of shit. But you're seeing it right here, right now. There's a mate and I sitting right beside each other videoing this stuff, and him and his wife did not believe me when I said I can rejuvenate a fly from dead out of a little bit of air. And you're seeing it straight in front of your eyes. There's no point in sitting there saying, nah, you're lying, because this trick does work. The legs are moving. He'll eventually pull himself right out of the salt. You won't have to worry about all the other jazz and carry on. I know the item is a little bit small, so if the camera goes a little bit out of focus, we're trying to focus on something that's supposed to be as big as your little finger nail. But he's alive, he's kicking, he's mucking around, he's doing whatever, but he's still cleaning himself, he's still mucking around in one way or shape or form. But eventually he will get out and he will start walking around, he'll clean all his wings and stuff off, and then eventually he'll just fly off and go annoy somebody else. It's either that or us sitting there saying, oh, you killed me, mate, I'm going to annoy you back. But I think it's a funny little party trick. It's a good little party trick. Just a good few minutes just sitting there watching, but when you do it in front of somebody for the first time, yeah, what you gotta do, guys, is just do what I said at the start of the video. Just sit there, and soon as they are dead, get them just a little bit of table salt over the top. It really does work. You're getting a good set of front leg movement there at the moment. But eventually he will walk out and he will just move and carry on, clean off his wings, and he'll hopefully get up and he'll just fly off. And he will just go, right, I'm gonna go home, annoy somebody else now. Mostly Mitchell and I sit beside him, myself, Cody and Mitchell beside each other, sitting there carrying on. I might give him a helping hand for a second, just push him flat so he can start walking a little bit. My mate's giving him a hand. There he goes. Starting to. My mate Mitchell here, myself, Cody doing the video layover, is doing the whole hold on to the camera and just sort of half watch and carry on. There's a little bit of excess salt on him, but he will sit there and he'll rub a little bit of that sort of excess salt off him. But after a bit, back legs are being cleaned at the moment. There's a little bit of salt on him, but that won't worry, that'll destroy everything else out. There he is, he's walking around on the table. Now if I stick my finger near him, he might fly off. No, he's deciding to walk away from my finger to get away because his wings are still a bit sort of how you going. But there you go, guys. Fly rejuvenated from just a tiny bit of beer. Thank you.